All right, Toveners, welcome back, and we're gonna jump back into some more Tupac. This was called "Mama's Little Girl." All right, Toveners, welcome back, and we jump back into some more Tupac. And I'm actually surprised that I've never ever heard this title from Tupac, from a Tupac song. I've heard many titles from Tupac songs, and I've heard quite a bit, but honestly, as I was searching for this one particular title, I can't remember the song of the name. It's about a young kid, and it's not Little Homies, and it's not this other song. I just can't remember the name. I'm gonna find it. I ran into this one, and I was like, "Hold up, is this a remix or what's going on here?" Because I've never ever heard the title of this song. So I was glad to find this, and I know it's gonna be a doozy about when it's Tupac, it's always a doozy. It's always gonna be a story, and Tupac respects women a lot. He says it. He respects women, right? Not hoes or bitches. He says it. He distinguishes them both, right? Women and hoes and bitches or whatever. So he respects women, and this one should be a story about a young girl going through it, because Tupac tells stories so he can open her eyes and maybe we can make a change about the situation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this one. This one, Mama's Just a Little Girl. Oh, it's not Mama's Little Girl, it's Mama Just a Little Girl. All right, and damn it, I've never heard this song before. That's crazy. Like, not, I mean, you hear Tupac's titles, like you hear the titles of the songs, and you just never heard the song before, probably. But I've never even heard this Tupac track, like the name of this track. I've never heard this title before, so I wonder how it's gonna be. It's gonna be quick song or slow song. It's always gonna be something very sentimental. Hey, no more talk. So without further ado, let's get into this, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
I feel you. I know how it is. Mama's just a little girl. Don't nobody understand. I feel you. She was born a heavy-set girl with pigtails and curls. A heart full of gold, still it won't change the world. Though she could never understand why some underhanded plans witness a man die. Was only 15, should have been a beauty queen. Still see her crying by the caskets when her parents got killed. Little girl, don't cry, cause even though they died, you can best believe they watching over thee from the sky. Never asked for this misery, but look at what you getting. It's a blessing in this.
Never asked for this misery, but look what you getting. He's about to say it's a blessing in disguise, but I want to see where he goes with that. So already he's trying to tell a heartfelt story about some girl that lives in the ghetto or a rough spot, and her parents got killed, and she's left all alone. Or you know,
Caskets when her parents got killed. Little girl, don't cry, cause even though they died, you can best believe they watching over thee from the sky. Never asked for this misery, but look at what you getting. It's a blessing in disguise. When you find out you're pregnant, no money, no home, and even though you all alone, you got to do this on your own. So baby, gone. I wish you luck, and if you need me, call. Just come to me and let me feed you all. I can understand the way it feels when you're fighting this world, facing all this drama, when mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. How old are you? At 16, what a beautiful thing. The very essence of a jet black ebony queen. And who could tell she'd get pregnant at an early age? She didn't listen, had sex, watch her belly raise. Hey, got violated by someone she dated. If this is fate, I hate to see the seed she created. And so we waited, though it takes time to build the body and the mind. She reclines 9 months, then finally it's time. What do we find? Little growing boy of mine, of a tortured soul, addicted to a life of crime, at no time for the growing stage. He learned his values.
you know what I'm talking about? He's talking about the consequences of life, of certain actions in a hard life. You have a girl, her parents get killed, man, because they're living in a rough area. Who knows what her parents were getting involved in? That she's alone, she's 15, she has no guidance, gets pregnant as a baby, and she herself is a kid who needed guidance. How could she guide somebody where she herself didn't have any guidance? So her son ends up being a criminal, and so it's going. It's a vicious cycle, bro. And that's what Tupac wanted to make us aware, that we have to try to change that shit. He wasn't just rapping about. Whatever. Let's get into this, man. This is pure knowledge and poetry right here.
to see the seed she created. And so we waited, though it takes time to build the body and the mind. She reclines 9 months, then finally it's time. What do we find? Little growing boy of mine, of a tortured soul, addicted to a life of crime, at no time for the growing stage. He learned his values on the streets at an early age. Watch for police, don't come home. Why? Cause mama's acting crazy at the hospital, about to have another baby like a rose from the concrete, growing with it, blessed with twins. How the hell can mama raise 3 men? So
Like a rose from the concrete. By the way, that's one of Tupac's poetry books. I think it's called Rose from the Concrete. Now she's having 2 or 3 kids. How can she raise 2 or 3 kids if she's just a kid herself and she wasn't even raised properly, man? Like she didn't really have any guidance. You see what I'm talking about? Like it's just you have to get out of that system, bro. You have to try to get out of that shit and make it better for yourself, man. And sometimes it's really hard, man. That's crazy. But we always have choices, man. She just didn't have any guidance against the little girl in the story.
don't come home. Why? Cause mama's acting crazy at the hospital, about to have another baby like a rose from the concrete, growing with it, blessed with twins. How the hell can mama raise 3 men? So we began close as family. Such insanity, a happy home from one act of inhumanity. Plus mama said the seed was corrupted, used to rub her belly, begging us to breathe, and she love us. Now mama sits quiet, sipping peppermint schnapps, turn the house into a spot, made her watch for cops. Hey, how can mama bring a thug like me in this world? She ain't the cause of all the drama, cause mama's just a little girl. Stupid motherfuckers don't know. Mama's just a little girl. How can she raise it? Now, will she remain in the same spot? The gunshots rang, they came from the cane spot. Now look here, I see her clutching the sun. In her arms she hurt, her heart bleeding as she watched her seed die in the dirt. Fulfill prophecy, but who can stop the grief? I walk around trying to hold the...
You hear what he said right there? Fulfill prophecy. Think about that, man. That's crazy. That's deep as fuck, bro. Tupac was a poetic genius, bro.
Game spot. Now look here, I see her clutching the sun. In her arms she hurt, her heart bleeding as she watched her seed die in the dirt. Fulfill prophecy, but who can stop the grief? I walk around trying to hold the world up on top of me. I'd probably be an innocent man, still I'm the victim of a curse. What could be worse? Nothing but pain since my birth. Only functions at the pen, cause everybody's in, paying back society. I'm guilty of a life of sin. Watch the drama occur, my eyes blurred before I jet it. I wonder why we all have to die before we get it. Though we shed tears, so many tears I done buried. Worried and scared, knowing I'ma see the cemetery. Must be prepared in this cold world, no one cares. No, it ain't fair, but we all bear and do our share in this land of the underhanded schemes and plans. Vivid dreams of a nigga having G's in hand. Mama told me not to be a punk. Fuck what you talking about, coward, what you niggas want. Hey, there ain't a thing I wouldn't do for my mama in this world, cause you know I ain't mad at you. You just a little girl. Hell no. See, mama's just a little...
I like the way he turned that into that other song. I ain't mad at you. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. Listen to what he's saying, bro. Listen to what he's saying. That's some real knowledge right there, man. We have to try to get out of that game and that lifestyle, make the right choices. Sometimes it's really hard to make the right choices, but you got to do it, man. If not, we're going to be stuck in that prophecy that he mentioned right there, that vicious cycle. That song is deep, man. I'm surprised I've never ever heard this song before. That's crazy. And I've heard, like I said, I've heard quite a bit of Tupac songs. I don't know. I was looking unreleased. So is this an unreleased song or is this an unreleased version? It's just funny. I've never heard this before.
Hey, there ain't a thing I wouldn't do for my mama in this world, cause you know I ain't mad at you. You just a little girl. Hell no. See, mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. I ain't facing all this drama, cause mama's just a little girl. They ask us why we mutilate each other like we do. They wonder why we hold such little worth on human life. Facing all this drama. To ask us why we turn from bad to worse, is to ignore from which we came. You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. And these are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Thank God, nigga. Ask me how. You see, mama's just a little girl.
somewhere along the line, a lot of people lost the message of Tupac's music. Man, you got to really delve into his real music. Yeah, he's got gangster rap because he's an artist and he sings about all aspects of life. But some of his most deepest music, some of his deepest music was political and social rap, and he always had a message behind it. And somewhere along the line, we lost the message, or we just didn't pay attention. We were just listening to the instrumental, and you have to re-listen to his words because he was trying to teach us something, bro. He was trying to teach us something. If we listen, we could change the way we do things, man. Anyway, that was a deep ass Tupac song. Mama's just a little girl. We definitely could do some more Tupac. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. One love, peace. Keep it real. Yeah, you know what's up.